ஹலோ மைக் டெஸ்டிங் 1 2 3 எல்லாரும் கேட்குதா? ஹலோ, யாராவது இருக்கீங்களாப்பா? ஸ்ட்ரீமை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஜென்ஷன் இம்பேக்ட்டு ஃபேன் போட மாட்டேன், வேர்க்காதுன்னு சொல்லி கூல் பவுடர்லாம் போட்டு வந்து உக்காந்துருக்கேன். ஓகே, ஹாய் ப்ரோ, பீஸ் பண்ணது ப்ரோ. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்குள்ளே வந்துட்டீங்க, மிக்க நன்றி. ஃபஸ்ட்டு டெய்லி கமிஷன்ஸை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி வந்து ஸ்டோரி மோட் அன்லாக் பண்ணிடுவோம். ஒரு டிம்மி மறைந்து விட்டார். நல்ல வேலைக்கு இன்னைக்கு டிராகன் ஸ்பெயினில் எதுவும் இல்லை. Para mí.
Let the show begin.
ஜிடிஏவா ப்ரோ? ஜிடிஏ வந்து நான் அறியாத வயசில் விளாண்டு அதை ஹேக் பண்ணி என்னை பேன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க ப்ரோ ஜிடிஏ. அதனால் ஜிடிஏ வந்து பேன் பண்ணால் விளாட முடியாது. ஆர்டிஆர் வேணால் இருக்குது. ஆர்டிஆர் 2 தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு? ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, அதை ஏன் கேட்குறீங்க? அது என்னை வார்ன் பண்ணானுங்க, நான் அப்படியும் திருப்பி பண்ணி என்னை பர்மனெண்ட்டாக இதை அடிச்சிட்டானுங்க.
There is no escape. Let's dance. Sakura swirl. Inazuma shines eternal.
இன்ஸ்டா ஐடி அதே தான் ப்ரோ, சேனல் பேரே தான் இன்ஸ்டா ஐடி. இன்ஸ்டா ஐடி இதுவே போடுங்க, எதுவுமே என்னது vk.mr.youtuberன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம சேனல் லோகோவே தான் இருக்கும் அதுலேயும்.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
No, bro, I didn't do that. Spiral abyss. That. I think I'm in floor 3 or something. I don't know. Wait, let me check. I'm in corridor floor 3, chamber 3. I'm not that powerful. Wanna join now? Oh, okay.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than
What are you doing now? School or college or what? School or college? Oh, you finished college. I'm just going to start the college.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Just now I completed my 12th grade before 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe 1 week I think. I just completed my 12th grade 1 week ago. I completed my last exam on 20th.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and there's no need to be quite so modest. Actually, you were the first person I thought of. I place a great deal of trust in you. And besides, we haven't thought of any other suitable candidates. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion about
Yeah,
your plans
we
with
are
the
living in Tamil
secretaries
Nadu
before
and
you
it's a Tamil
arrived.
channel.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should
You're
always
from
have
Tamil
a
Nadu, bro.
contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
It's difficult.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information.
ஓகே ப்ரோ
that sort of
டுமாரோ
thing. All
ஆஃப்டர்நூன்
basic
ஆல்டியா
skills
2 போடலாம் ப்ரோ
required by competent
ஒரு
adventurers,
2
if
o'clock
I'm not
இல்லாட்டி
mistaken.
1:30.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call.
None of this is hard work, but there's a lot to do and it's highly repetitive. Having a dedicated staff member deal with it exclusively means that everyone has clearly delineated duties and can focus on their own work. Simply put, this is about maximizing overall efficiency. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
பீஸ்ட் மனோஜ் ப்ரோ இருக்கீங்களா இருந்தா ஒரு ஹாய் போடுங்க ப்ரோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் முடிக்கலாம் உங்களுக்கு எந்த ஸ்டோரி வேணும்னு சொல்லுங்கள் இல்லை எந்த ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் உங்களுக்கு இன்றைக்கி வேணும் இன்னைக்கு தினமும் ஒரு நாள் விட்டு ஒரு நாள் வந்து நம்ம ஜென்ஷன் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் முடிப்போம் ஸோ வந்து இப்போ என்கிட்ட ஒரு கீ இருக்குது ஒரு கீ வச்சு இல்லை ஏதாவது ஒரு ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் அன்லாக் பண்ணலாம் எந்த ஸ்டோரி கொஸ்ட் அன்லாக் பண்ணலாம் சொல்லுங்கள் ப்ரோ ஜாங்லி வந்து ஆல்ரெடி ஜாங்லியோட ஆக்ட் 1 முடிச்சிட்டேன் ஓ ஐ ஆல்ரெடி ஃபினிஷ் ஜாங்லி ஆக்ட் 1 ஸோ லெட்ஸ் ட்ரை எனி அதர் quest மோனாவா ஓகே மோனாக்கு ஆக்ட் 2 வேறு இருக்கா என்ன இல்லை ஐயா சரி ஃபஸ்ட்டு நீங்கள் அவங்களோட ஹேங் அவுட் quest முடிச்சுட்டு நம்ம
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liu Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying... You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience,
bro.
while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties. All in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this
சாப்பிட்டாச்சு
point?
ப்ரோ. மத்தியானம் சாப்பிட்ட அப்பா ஒரு வாட்டி என்னது
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to
Geo
get through.
official, are you there?
And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule. Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow. I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work.
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ.
I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing.
இது ஆக்சுவலாக அது ஒரு ஹேங்
If
அவுட்
anything else
quest.
is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang. Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load? Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest.
ஆனால்
We do
வந்து
sometimes
பெரிய ஆள் ப்ரோ.
worry about her health.
பெரிய
Her
பெரிய
attitude is
மான்சர்ஸே
very
அசால்ட்டாக
monitoring.
தூக்கி போட்டு
If
மிதிச்சிருவான்.
by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it. Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
இங்கே பார்த்தீங்களா?
There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now. I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
இதோ செக் பண்ணுறேன் ப்ரோ. 10 சக்ராப்ளம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப நன்றி. எதுவும் இல்லையே ப்ரோ. இதில் என்ன செக் பண்ணுறது? எல்லா ஃபோட்டோஸுக்கும் லைக் போட்டு வச்சுருக்கீங்க நீங்களா? அது ஜியோ ஆஃபிஷியல், ஆர் யூ தேர் இன் ஸ்ட்ரீம்? ஆர் யூ வாட்சிங் ஸ்ட்ரீம்? ப்ரோ மைக் குவாலிட்டி எல்லாம் ஓகே தானே ப்ரோ? மனோஜ் ப்ரோ.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have taken Bai Shi completely by surprise. Sure, there's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on
மனோஜ் ப்ரோ
preparing
மை
for the
குவாலிட்டிலாம்
future.
ஓகேவா ப்ரோ?
So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it? Something I never have the opportunity to do.
ஓகே ப்ரோ.
Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned,
இன்னும் கொஞ்சம்
Mora is
அட்ஜஸ்ட்
the key
பண்ணாலும்
to
சொல்லுங்க.
any and
என்
all
வாய்ஸ் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் இன்க்ரீஸ்
opportunities.
பண்ணுமா, இல்லை கேமோட சவுண்ட் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஏதாவது இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணுமா, ஏதாவது பண்ணுமா?
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you? Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Leo Sing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish. I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time.
இப்போ
A
ஓகேவா
lot of the
ப்ரோ?
old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day. They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with. I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions. I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there. Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe
Stream
that
bro.
you really
1:30
are
bro.
here for business?
1:30 வரையும் போகும். அதுக்கப்புறமா எனக்கு தூக்கம் வரலனா ஃபோர்ட்நைட் திரும்ப ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணுவேன். நான் தூங்க வந்து ஒரு 5 AM ஆயிடும் bro.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
வேக்கப் ஒரு 10க்கு எந்திரிச்சோடனே பல்லு கூட விளக்காமல் லைவ் போட ஆரம்பிச்சிடுவேன். முடிச்சுட்டு பல்லு விளக்கிட்டு இது 10க்கு ஆரம்பிச்சேன்னா ஒரு 1 இல்லாட்டி 1:30 முடிப்பேன்.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected. That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely, I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day. Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization. That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
அது நான் ஏன் ப்ரோ இன்னைக்கு என்னாச்சு தெரியுமா? இன்னைக்கு எந்திரிச்சேன் ப்ரோ 10 மணிக்கு எந்திரிச்சு ஃபோர்ட்நைட் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணி 2 மணிக்கு தூங்கினேன். உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்ல இன்னைக்கு ஃபோர்ட்நைட் ஸ்ட்ரீம் இருந்தீங்கல்ல, முடிஞ்சோடனே தூங்கினேன். யூ கேன் ஜாயின் ப்ரோ. டாக்கிங் டாம்பர்ஸ் யூ கேன் ஜாயின் நவ். நான் 5ன்னு சும்மா ஒரு பேச்சுக்கு சொல்கிறேன். முன்னாடியே தூக்கம் வந்தால் தூங்கிடுவேன் ப்ரோ. தூக்கம் வந்தோடனே தூங்கிடுவேன். தூக்கத்தோடு வந்து விளாட மாட்டேன்.
My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them. Keep moving, just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have
ஓகே ப்ரோ, ஓகே.
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail. Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
எந்த சவுண்டு ப்ரோ? என் மைக் சவுண்டா இல்லை கேம் சவுண்டா? கேமா இன்னும் கம்மி பண்ணிடவா இல்லை இருக்கட்டுமா அப்படியே?
The key here is consumer psychology.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further. But let's stay calm until we're 100%
எவனோ
sure.
பின்னாடி இருந்து வேவ் பார்க்குறான், சீக்கிரமே கண்டுபிடிப்பான்
It
யாருன்னு.
shouldn't take much longer.
The key here is consumer psychology.
சஸ்பீஷியஸ் பர்சன் பிடிங்க அவனை. அங்கதான் இந்த இவன் தான் ப்ரோ, இவனே தான். அவன் சஸ்பீஷியஸ் பர்சன் இருக்கான் பாருங்க.
I think I have the answer.
இந்தா டேய், உன்னையமாக கொல்லணும்டா. ஓ, 2 பேர்,
Let's
ஒருத்தர்
get
இல்லை
out
விட
of his
2
line
பேர்.
of sight and sneak up on him.
பார்த்தீங்களா இவன் என்ன சொல்கிறானே?
Don't get the wrong person though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
இவங்க விட்டு தள்ளி போய் பாஞ்சிருவாங்கடா ப்ரோ. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச அது இவன் தான்.
What's the matter?
Wrong guy. Ugh, he got away.
ஐயய்ய, ப்ரோ மிஷனே முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. சரி ஓகே, அவங்க பிடிச்ச இது முடிப்போம். மோனா குவெஸ்ட்டு இங்கே இருக்கு. மோனா 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 ப்ரோ நீங்கள் சொன்ன மோனா குவெஸ்ட் தான் ப்ரோ முடிக்க போகிறோம்.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
ஓ, இவன் மாஸ்டரே இவளுக்கு சர்பாஸ் பண்ணணுமாமா.
What are you talking about? The main thing here is to use this chance to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so... Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go. There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
So sad.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 Mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much Mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Don't doll stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Illusion shattered!
My apologies.
There is no...
Embrace the ice.
Illusion shattered!
Let the show begin.
Yeah.
Torn to oblivion! Ha! There is no escape!
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
That's it! That's the one! I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food! Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing. These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
2.5 people.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Ahem. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use Mora to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan-fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Go, Barbara, go! There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. Ah, it's delicious. It's the most delicious thing I've eaten recently. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. Ah, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
After peak season, nothing in sell.
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Ugh, that's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Wait! You're open! Try! Try!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! I'll protect us!
The wrong test subject.
Curses! Written in the stars! What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may
okay
take
bro,
more
பரவாயில்ல
time to
பரவாயில்ல.
garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world.
நிறைய ஆக்ஷன் சீன்ஸ்லாம் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்க.
Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
இதுவும் நல்லா இருக்கு, போட்டோ எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, அதுக்கு தான் பண்ணிட்டுருக்கேன்.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose my astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female knight of
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that.
No, we high,
I
bro.
didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have
No,
imparted her
bro,
mystical arts to you,
please subscribe to
sure.
my channel and also hit the like button. மறந்துடாம லைக் பண்ணிட்டு சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செஞ்சு கொள்ளுங்க.
Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Glee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
$300 மீட்டர் போயிட்டாரா அதுக்குள்ள? அது சரி.
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Ah! Dendro slimes! We can talk later! Let's take them out first!
No bro, I don't know Hindi. Do you know English?
damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete! Let's bring it back!
People who are watching the stream, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out the videos which I have already posted. என்ன ப்ரோ ஹிந்தியில் டைப் பண்ணி பண்ணுறீங்க? ஹிந்தி தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு?
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked?
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, இது தமிழில் பேசுகிறதுனாலே பாதி பேர் போயிடுறாங்க ப்ரோ. இங்கிலீஷ் நான் தமிழ் அண்ட் இங்கிலீஷ்னு போட்டிருக்கனால மேபி ஒரு சில பேர் இங்கிலீஷ்ன்ற பார்த்துட்டு கூட வந்திருக்கலாம், யாருக்கு தெரியும். பாருங்க, நோவி ப்ரோ டு யூ நோ இந்தியான்னு கேட்டிருக்காரு.
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. Oh. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be... Yes. How can I maintain a proper astrologist's mentality if I stay with all these Philistines?
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to... I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, ஏதாவது டக்குன்னு 5 பேர் 6 பேர் பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சாங்கன்னா இங்கிலீஷில் ஒரு வாட்டி சொல்லிடுறது. அப்போ தான் சேட்டில் வந்து போடுவாங்க என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. லாங்குவேஜ் என்னன்னு கேட்டுக்குவேன். ஆடியாலலாம் முக்கால்வாசி பேர் இங்கிலீஷ்காரங்க தான் வருவாங்க. இங்கிலீஷ்காரங்க, ஹிந்தி. நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டில் அந்தளவுக்கு பிசி கேமிங் கம்யூனிட்டிக்கு அந்தளவுக்கு சப்போர்ட் இல்லை ப்ரோ. ஃபுல்லாக ஃப்ரீ ஃபயர் அந்த மாதிரி கேம்ஸ்க்கு தான் சப்போர்ட் இருக்கும்.
Never mind, it's nothing.
இல்லை ப்ரோ, பேசிக்கிட்டே இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஆக்சுவலாக ஸ்டோரி மோட்னால தான் பேசிகிட்டே இருக்கானுங்க. நம்ம ஆக்சுவலாக டெய்லி கமிஷன்ஸ்லாம் முடிக்காம போது ஃபைட் பண்ண வேண்டியது வரும். இப்போ கூட நீ நடுவில் நிறைய ஃபைட் வந்துச்சு ப்ரோ. நீங்கள் போயிட்டீங்க, நிறைய ஃபைட் வந்துச்சு நடுவில். இப்போ லாஸ்ட்டாக ஒரு டொமைன் வரும், அதில் ஃபுல்லாக ஃபைட்டாக தான் இருக்கும். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்கள்.
I see. I understand the situation.
இந்த டொமைன் போனால் ஃபுல்லாக
There
ஃபைட்டிங்
is a
தான்.
magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few
ஆக்சுவலாக அதுக்கு
specialists who
நடுவுலையே
break the
நிறைய
seal,
ஃபைட்
they
சீன்
all have
வந்துச்சு.
their own
நீங்கள் மிஸ்
labs
பண்ணிட்டீங்க.
and
நிறைய
aren't that
ஃபைட் வந்துச்சு
interested in the
நடுவில்.
matter.
2 3 4 3 ஃபைட் கிட்ட வந்துச்சு.
I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ. அவங்க அந்தளவுக்கு நம்மளோட அளவுக்கு அவங்க இது கிடையாது. அவங்களுக்கு தான் சப்போர்ட்டு. ஸ்டோரி நம்ம தமிழ் கம்யூனிட்டியை பொறுத்தளவுக்கு மற்ற இடத்துலலாம் நிறைய. ஓகே ஓகே. நீங்கள் இப்போவே கூட ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் போய் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கமிஷன் மிஷனில் ஃபுல்லாக மொத்தமாக 4 ஃபைட் பண்ணியிருப்பேன். ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டார்டிங்கில்.
Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you... All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks
Tata on
Mona's
fire.
misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Yes, I don't really know what to do, but I'll do my best. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a...
$115 Fortnite. Fortnite யாரும் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. சரி ஓகே ப்ரோ.
is a day. The life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Perfect distance.
Whirling snow!
To the very
My apologies! Illusion shattered!
Let me try my blade.
Shine down! Sakura swirl! Take flight!
to the very
So tough!
quick.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! My apologies!
Cheap tricks. You win. This.
Finally, no.
Embrace the ice!
Very Let's get down to business.
அதுக்குள்ளே வந்துட்டீங்களாப்பா, இருங்கப்பா ஃபோனை சார்ஜ் போட்டுக்கிறேன்.
Let the show begin.
Lucky day. Let's get down to business.
Illusion shattered.
Let's dance.
Shine down.
Whirling snow.
There is no escape. Shine down.
By the protection of the Electro Argon.
Illusion shattered.
The blossoms of the sacred Sakura.
It's my lucky day.
ஃபானாவீங்க.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
My blade.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
To the fury.
Take flight.
You win this battle.
Let's get down to business.
Illusion shattered.
Let the show begin.
My apologies.
Unthinkable.
To the fury. Finally, no.
Another test subject. Fry!
Shine down!
That tingle?
Sakura swirl!
Fry!
Opponent. Whirling snow.
To dust!
Boom!
Sister. Take flight.
There's more! To the fairy! That tingle? Fry!
Light blade!
Now you shall perish!
Fry!
How's this? Finally, No.
Fry!
There is no...
Fry!
Let's dance.
ஆமா ப்ரோ, முடியாது ப்ரோ. ஜிடிஎஃப்ஐ நார்மல் ஜிடிஎஃப்ஐ ஆடலாம், ஆன்லைன் ஆட முடியாது.
Come with me. Let us find
நானும்
shelter
ஸ்டோரி
in the
முடிக்கல.
mountains.
ஸ்டோரி வேணா போடலாம், ஜிடிஎஃப்ஐ ஆன்லைன் ஸ்டோரி மிஷன் வேணா போடுறேன் நான். நாளைக்கு டவுன்லோட் பண்ணால் நாளை கழிச்சுலேருந்து ஸ்ட்ரீம் போடலாம். நான் பார்த்தது தேவையில்லாத வேலை.
So rude.
ஓகே, அப்போ நான் நாளைக்கு டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிட்டு நாளை கழிச்சு ஸ்ட்ரீம் ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம்.
My apologies! Shine down!
Embrace the ice.
There is no escape!
I'll protect you.
Finally, Let's get down to business. Say no more! Light blade!
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
எத்தனை பேர் வந்துட்டானுங்க திடீர்னு?
Whirling snow.
To the fairy! Finally, No.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
ஜிடி ஆன்லைனில் பேன் பண்ணால் ரோல் ப்ளே பண்ணாலும் ரோல் ப்ளே ஆட முடியுமா என்ன? தெரியல எனக்கு சரியா. அது நான் கேட்டு வேணா ரோல் ப்ளே வேணா போடுறேன் ப்ரோ. எனக்கு அந்தளவுக்கு ஆனால் ரோல் ப்ளேல பெருசாக இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இல்லை. Aha.
Illusion shattered!
Let's dance.
Light blade! One strike.
Yeah.
Torn to oblivion! My apologies! Sakura Swirl!
To the very height. To the very...
Take flight!
Cut down. Like this.
ஏன் ப்ரோ நீங்கள் அப்படியே நினச்சிங்க